Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Abdurrahman from Odoo. I'm very excited to be here today with you in this webinar, one of our first indirect webinars, and with much more to come, inshallah. So today I'll be discussing with you the partner relations and your return on investment. So I'm actually a business consultant here in Odoo in the Partnerships and Strategic Alliances division. And throughout this webinar, we will be talking about multiple topics here. So we're going to talk about who we are as a company and what are some of the partnership benefits and overview that we can go through, and how to monetize Odoo's partnership program efficiently. And then we're going to go into the ROI analysis fundamentals, where we understand more how can we calculate our ROI. And we'll take, of course, some use cases for the analysis in order to better visualize the numbers. We're going to finish it all up with the partner services that will also explain to you how we as Odoo are able to improve or enable our partners to provide better services for their clients. Now, who we are a company with a mission. Our mission is to provide companies with a complete integrated suite of applications in order for them to grow, expand, and overall streamline their business. Now, our presence is a global presence with 10 offices worldwide and over 1,700 employees and steadily growing. We also have around 300 partners in the Middle East region alone. And when we're talking about Odoo as a software or an ERP solution provider, there are some key points that we need to take into consideration. One of them is that we are designed for everyone. We are not an ERP software that's just made for a management level or business owners. We are made for employees, or anyone that needs the business aspect to their work, basically. We are also a fully integrated system which features that are also integrated that allows companies to scale and grow easily. And we deliver powerful enterprise class software to companies of all sizes depending on their needs. Now, moving on to the partnerships overview and benefits, let's first talk about the business model. So how does the business model look like for the partnership at Odoo? So here in this diagram, you can see that there are three main touch points. The first touch point is Odoo, the company, and the second one is the partner, which the third one is the client or the customer. Now, there are things that we provide to our partners, mainly the professional services that help them in their work, the value proposition of our software, and the training required. The partner then provides the client with two main things. So they provide them with the Odoo Enterprise software, and they provide them with the partnership services or the partner services. Now, these services can range through a lot of things. We're going to be discussing it later at a later slide. But these are the services that the partner provides to their clients. Now, it's very important to understand that when you're partnering with Odoo, you have more time to give your valuable time or resource to the business services that you are actually providing. Yeah. So 80% of that is going to be towards the business service, and with 20% or less for developments. Now, if we look at the pricing model, it's fairly simple. We have, so the client pays two main things. They pay the Odoo licenses, which is the user licenses and application per annum. And they also pay the partner service, whether it be the implementation cost or any other partner services that they provide. And this represents the total cost of ownership of the system. Now, let's go through some of the benefits that our partners have. Now, depending on your level, you have access to qualified opportunities that come directly from Odoo. You also have a dedicated account manager that will be helping you in everything sales and marketing related. And you will also have access to our marketing resources. Now, these resources help you in such cases where you need to do comparisons or you need to promote yourself as a partner on your own website. That's something that you can use it in. We also give you subscription coupons, which make it easier for you to get Odoo internally in your company. You also have access to partner commissions, which can go up to 20%, depending again on your level. And you get promoted on odoo.com on our website. Let's go. You can also have access to be Odoo certified by taking our qualification exam. You also have access to our Odoo Enterprise source code on GitHub, which allows you to do your developments if needed or customizations for your clients. You also have access to the knowledge base, which is a pretty important course as it guides you through the initial steps of becoming a partner, guides you through the sales and marketing aspects of it, and overall helps you become better prepared to deal with your first client. Now, you also have access to our platform as a service, Odoo.sh, and you have extended free trials. So the extended free trials are there to help you do prolonged demos for your client in order to help you better secure the deal. And last but not least, we have our e-learning platform, which enables you and further your knowledge in Odoo apps. Now, back to our important point here. So, monetization of Odoo's partnership program. Now, there's a range of services that you can provide your clients as partners. Now, these let's touch upon the very general topics here. So we're talking about training, whether your client needs training in a specific app or in a specific workflow or the overall system. Analysis, where you do an ROI or gap analysis for your clients. Deployment, where you deploy the software. Hosting, customizations, development, configuration. All of these are ways that you can basically, are services that allow you to better have a proposal or a solid proposal to your clients, showing them the different services that you will be providing them. Now, let's get into the ROI analysis. Now, an ROI calculation is done by understanding what are the possible benefits and revenue streams that you have access to as a partner. Now, you'll be comparing it to the investment that you put in as a partner, and through a very simple equation, you'll be able to calculate your ROI. Now, the partner benefits, as we have spoken before and covered it, I just wanted to summarize a little bit more in a couple of points. So these benefits can be summarized as the following. So you have your Odoo.sh commission can go up to 100%. You get published on our website. You get qualified leads and opportunities. 100% of the implementation fees are completely yours. And you have internal licenses discount, which is the subscription voucher. And now when we're talking about the ROI, we're going to take into consideration the amount of investment that you put in to become a partner, and basically your return or the ROI coefficient for your first initial project. Now, the formula is as follows. So the ROI coefficient can be calculated by getting the return minus the investment divided by the investment. Now, let's take some use cases for that. So first, we're going to take 3 different projects. So going from small, medium, and large. And for the small project, let's take a typical scenario where we have 15 users with 6 apps, and they're hosted on Odoo.sh. So the users and application cost would be around $3,000, and the Odoo.sh hosting would be around 1,728 USD. So this comes to a total of around 5K. And medium project with 75 users, same apps and same hosting, would be around 12,728. And large project with 200 users and 6 apps would be around $31K. Now, let's take the calculation of the ROI in the small project scenario, and let's take the different partnership levels. So we have the ready partnership, the silver, and the gold. So starting from bottoms up, we are going to be calculating the commission return first. So the commission return for the ready partnership level is around 10% on user license and application, and 100% in Odoo.sh. So in the small project scenario, you will be getting a return of $2,000 approximately, which translates into a negative 0.17 coefficient, ROI coefficient per project. For the silver partnership, you get 15% commission on your user license and application, and 100% on Odoo.sh, which translates to $2,178 and a coefficient of negative 0.11 per project. Your gold partnership with 20% on user license and application and 100% on Odoo.sh translates to around $2.3K and a coefficient of negative 0.049 per project. Now, if we bump it up to our medium project size, so our medium project size, you're going to see significant improvements in the coefficient as we've now have a lot of return from the project. And this is actually the beauty of the calculation here, so you can visualize the numbers as your project changes. Now, for the ready partnership, we have a coefficient of 0.15 and plus 0.15 per your first initial project, and with a return of 2,800. Silver partnership with 0.37 and a return of $3,378. And the gold partnership is at almost 4K with a 0.603 per project. And of course, for the Hush project, we can see that the ready partnership return is around $4,700 with a 0.92 per project. Silver partnership is around $6K return with 1.5 per project, which is a very good number here. And the gold partnership with an astonishing 2.13 with a return of $7,680. Now, bear in mind, this is not putting into consideration the implementation fees at all. This is the commissions that you are entitled to as a partner, and this is the ROI just for that. So there are other stuff as well, which are the benefits that we have spoken about. We do not have, we did not put into consideration the multi-year contracts, for example, or any other partner implementation fees that you will be getting 100% off. Now, moving on, let's speak a little bit about the partner services. Now, we provide a range of services to our partners in order to ensure that they are very comfortable implementing and that they're very successful in implementing Odoo to their clients. Now, these services range from project leader onboarding, which is a dedicated course for partners in order to learn about Odoo implementation methodology. And we have the technical consulting onboarding, which aims to help partners understand how to develop on Odoo's back end and front end. And we have the DoD service, which is the developer on demand, in where a partner outsources the development to us at Odoo. And the dedicated services, which is a huge topic here. So we do provide all kinds of services to partners. Now, through the dedicated services, you can get anything you can imagine, like getting a POC done, assisting you with a implementation guidance, project management, business analysis, gap or ROI analysis as well. So all of these services are aimed for partners that are having projects or before they get projects and they need help in a specific aspect. So then they go for the dedicated services. Now this concludes to basically my presentation on partner relations, and I thank you so much for joining me, and I'd love to have a little Q&A session. If you have any questions or any concerns, I'll be picking a few questions, and I'd love to answer that. So please do write it down in the live chat box. So, Mr. Muhammad, you mentioned what does the zero point 0.6 ROI coefficient per project means. So again, according to the equation that we've discussed before, the ROI coefficient is an indication of the investment that you've put in when compared to the return that you have. So we had the analysis for the first project that you are going to be initially having. So that means that the return minus the investment, the return is the project commission return minus the investment that you spent to become a partner over the total investment is going to give you a coefficient. Now this coefficient, when it's close to zero, that's probably breaking even, but when you go into the positive direction, this is where you know that you're getting more return on your investment than previously estimated. All right. So I can't seem to see any more questions. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you need, in order to have any meeting with our partnership consultants to get more idea about the partnership or ways that we can help you in. You can go to odoo.com/become a partner, and you can schedule a call by clicking on this button. And here you will see the calendar. You can choose the day, the time, and you will be able to have a meeting with one of us in order to help you understand more about the partnership. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next one, inshallah.